Hello students, welcome to all. Our today's chapter name is Introduction to Trigonometry of class 10th in Mathematics. In this video we can continue the exercise part of 11.1 of page number 50. Okay, now let us start the sixth question. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. Okay students, before going to this question, now let us recall what we are learnt in yesterday class. So in yesterday class we are learnt about the some trigonometric ratios. Okay, so from the definitions of the following result can be derived like this. Sin theta into cos theta is less than or equal to 1. Why? Because hypotenuse is the greatest side of right angle triangle. Because sin theta is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite divided by hypotenuse means the hypotenuse means greatest side. That's why sin into cos theta is less than or equal to 1. So what is cos theta? Yes, cos theta equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Tan theta equal to opposite divided by adjacent. What is cosec theta? The reciprocal of sin theta is what? Cosec theta. Sec theta equal to the reciprocal of cos theta. That is what? Hypotenuse divided by adjacent. Similarly, cot theta is equal to the reciprocal of tan theta. And also we can explain tan theta. Tan theta equal to sin theta by cos theta, and cot theta equal to cos theta by sin theta. You can learn in the previous videos. By using these trigonometric 6 ratios, now we can solve some problems on your exercise 11.1. Now look at the sixth question. I read this question once again. Okay. If angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B. So this is angle A, cos A equal to cos B. Then show that angle A equal to angle B. So whatever the question, first you can understand the question, what is given in the question and what is to be find out. Here A and B are acute angles. Yes, these two are acute angles. The given data is what? Cos A equal to cos B. Now we want to find, now we can show that angle A equal to angle B. Okay. Now let us assume this is what? A right angle triangle. Here the angle C is what? 90 degree. So now I take what is cos A. Okay. So cos A equal to what? Cos A equal to, observe this one, this is angle A. Cos A is nothing but what? This is opposite side. This is adjacent side. This is what? Hypotenuse side. Cos A equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent? Yes, AC is adjacent. Hypotenuse is what? AB. Now we can take the angle B, cos B. Okay. What is cos B? Yes. So when take the angle B, then what happen? This is what? Opposite side. This is what? Adjacent side. So this will be same. It does not change. But when we take angle B, the side opposite of angle B is what? Opposite side, and the other side will be what? Adjacent side. Then cos B is equal to what? Adjacent divided by, observe this one, adjacent side is what? BC divided by AB. Okay, so then I will take cos A equal to what and cos B equal to what. So now let us take cos A equal to cos B, that is what given. Now substitute what is cos A? Cos A equal to what? AC divided by AB equals cos B equal to what? BC divided by AB. Here the equal sign is there, that's why the denominator will be cancelled. Now you write AC equal to BC. Now observe this one, AC equal to BC means this side is equal to this side and this side equal to this side. So now what happened? Here these two sides are equal. So then what happened? ABC is an isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, if the angles opposite of equal sides are equal, the angles opposite of equal sides are equal, that's why angle A equal to angle B, angle A equal to angle B, because the angles opposite of equal sides are equal. Angle opposite of equal sides are equal. Okay, so AC equal to BC, then what? ABC is what? Isosceles triangle. ABC is isosceles triangle. That's why angle A equal to angle B, because the angles opposite of equal sides are equal. This is what the triangular theorem you are learnt in 8th and 9th standard syllabus. So the angles opposite of equal sides are equal, then that's why angle A equal to angle B. Now let us going to solve the 7th question. The 7th question is, if cot theta equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta and cot square theta. By using this trigonometric ratio, you can find the value of this one and this one. So how to find this one? Yes. So in this problem, the given data is what? Cot theta equal to 7 by 8. So you know that what is cot theta? Yes, the reciprocal of tan theta is what? Cot theta. So in other words, you can say the adjacent side divided by opposite side is cot theta. So you can see this one. This is what? A right angle triangle of angle B is 90 degree. Okay. So in this right angle triangle, what is cot theta? Yes. So in the angle opposite of theta is opposite side, and the side opposite of 90 degree is what? Hypotenuse side, and the other side is what? Adjacent side. Okay. So cot theta is adjacent side divided by opposite side. That's what? AB is 7 and BC is 8. Okay. So now I want to find, because I want to find sin theta. Sin theta is nothing but opposite divided by hypotenuse. That's why I want to find the line AC. How to find the line AC? Yes. By using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value of AC. Okay. So using Pythagoras theorem, so square of the hypotenuse AC square equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Other two sides means AB and BC. So AB square plus BC square. What is AB? AB is 7 square and BC is 8 square. 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64. Add these two, we get 113. So AC square is 113. AC is what? Root 113. Yes. the length AC equal to what? Square root of 113. 113 is not a square number, that's why we can't get a whole number for this square root. That's why now you can see this question. Now we will find the value of this question. Observe this one. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta and 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. What is a plus b into a minus b? Yes, a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. This is one of the identities in algebra. Okay, this is one algebraic identities. By using this algebraic identity, we can solve this one. So it can be written as a square minus b square. What is a? A is 1 square. So 1 square is 1 and b is sin theta. That's why sin theta into sin theta, that is sin square theta. Similarly, this is also in the form of a plus b into a minus b. That's why it can be written as a square minus b square. In place of a is 1, 1 square is 1 and b square is what? Cos square theta. Cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta. Now you can put the value of sin theta. What is sin theta here? Yes. So in this figure you can write the trigonometric ratio of sin theta. Sin theta is equal to what? Opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side? Yes, 8. Hypotenuse is 113. That's why sin theta equal to what? 8 divided by root 113. So here is the square, you can write the square term. Divided by 1 minus cos square theta. What is cos theta? Yes, you can use this figure. Cos theta is what? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side? Yes, 7. 7 divided by 113. So write 7 by 1 root 113 whole square. So now we can solve this one. 1 minus 8 square is 64 and root 113 is 113 because this root and this square will be cancelled. Similarly, 1 minus 7 square is 49 and this root and square will be cancelled. That is what? 113. Now you can solve by using simple calculation. Cross multiply this one. 113 minus 64 divided by 113 right here, and similarly 113 minus 49 divided by 113. Cancel the denominator. Now we can subtract these two. So 3 is not subtract 4, that's why 13 minus 4 is 9. The 10 is remaining. 10 minus 6 is 4, 49. Okay, and here 13 minus 9 is 4 and 10 minus 4 is 64. Yes, the answer is what? The answer is 49 by 64. What is the next question here? Yes, the second question is find the value of cot square theta. Here the cot theta is given. Cot theta is what? 7 by 8. Now we can square them. So cot theta is 7 by 8. You can square it. We get 49 by 64. So this is what the answer. Now let us going to discuss, otherwise you can solve the 8th question. 8th question is, if 3 cot A equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A equal to cos square A minus sin square A. Students, before going to solve this one, first you can analyze the question. What is given in the question? Yes, the 3 cot A equal to 4, it is given. It is given data. So it can be written, it can be write as cot A equal to 4 by 3. This 3 comes to the denominator. Okay. So what is cot A? Yes, you know that cot A is nothing but adjacent side divided by opposite side. So now we can see this right angle triangle. Here this is what angle B, right angle, this is 90 degree, and this is what angle A. So cot A equal to adjacent divided by opposite side, that's what 4 by 3. Here only these two sides are given. How to find this AC? Yes, AC can be found out by using Pythagoras theorem. According to the Pythagoras theorem, square of the hypotenuse equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Okay, so put these values, AB is 4 and BC is 3. You can square them and add them, we get 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Okay, the length AC is equal to what? 5. Okay, so now here you know that 3, 4, 5 is an Pythagorean triplet. You are learnt in 8th standard in the chapter square and square roots. So what are Pythagorean triplet? So this is one of the Pythagorean triplet. Yes, now we can find the length AC. Now we can check whether these two are equal or not. First take LHS. So LHS is what? LHS you take 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A. Now put the values of tan A. So what is tan A? Yes, tan A is equal to what? Opposite divided by adjacent side. So 3 divided by 4. So write the value of tan A is 3 by 4 and here also 3 by 4. So and square them, we get 9 by 16. Here also we get 9 by 16. Now we can take the LCM and simplify this one. We get 16 minus 9 divided by 16 whole divided by 16 plus 9 divided by 16. Okay. Now we can cancel the denominator. We get cancelled these two. What we get? 16 minus 9 is 7 and 16 plus 9 is what? 25. What is the value of LHS? LHS is equal to what? 7 by 25. 7 by 25. So next similarly we can find what is cos square A minus sin square A. So now here I will find the value of cos square A minus sin square A. So by using the triangle, what is cos A? Cos A is equal to what? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse, that is what? 4 by 5. 4 by 5 and sin square A. Sin square A means opposite divided by hypotenuse, that is what? 3 by 5. Yes, it is sin is 3 by 5. Now we can square them. We get 16 by 25, 9 by 25. So now subtract these two. Here the same LCM, same denominator. So you can directly subtract 16 minus 9. We get 7 by 25. Look at this one. In LHS is 7 by 25. RHS is also 7 by 25. That's why you write LHS equal to RHS. That's why this one will be proved. So 1 minus tan square A divided by 1 plus tan square A is 7 by 25 and cos square A minus sin square A is also 7 by 25. This is what? Equal. Now we are going to solve the 9th question. The 9th question is, in triangle ABC, right angled at B, if tan A equal to 1 by root 3, find the value of sin A into cos C plus cos A into sin C, and the second one is cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Okay. So now look at this question. Here I will write the right angle triangle. that is what ABC, it is right angled at B. Okay, it is right angled at B, so this is 90 degree. And tan A is given, that is 1 by root 3. Tan in this triangle, what is tan? Tan A. So when it is the angle A, tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. So this is what opposite side divided by adjacent side. And one more thing, this AC is what? Hypotenuse side. Okay. So now this is 1 by root 3. Now we want to find sin A cos C and plus cos A sin C. How to find the value? Yes, we find this value of this question. First we want to find the value of the length of AC. Yes, you can use the Pythagoras theorem, find the length of AC. Yes, AC is hypotenuse, square of the hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other two sides. AB is root 3, that is square, and BC is 1 square, it is 1. Root 3 square is 3, 3 plus 1 is what? 4. So AC square is 4, AC is root 4. The value of AC is what? 2. Okay. Now observe this one. Now put the values of sin A. What is sin A? So then AC is 2, sin A is, observe this one, sin A is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse, that is what? 1 by 2 into cos C. Suppose when angle is C, what happened? Cos C. Cos C is nothing but adjacent divided by hypotenuse. When angle is C, this side, this BC is what? Adjacent side. That's what? Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Then also 1 by 2 plus what is cos A? When coming to the angle A, cos A is nothing but adjacent side divided by hypotenuse side, that is root 3 divided by 2, and sin C is what? Sin C is also, sin C is opposite divided by hypotenuse. When angle C is, when we take angle C, then the opposite side is what? AB, then this is what? Opposite side. That's what? Sin C is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse, that is also root 3 by 2. Now we can simplify. 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4, plus root 3 into root 3 is what? 3, and 2 into 2 is what? 4. Now observe this one, here the denominator remains same, that's why you can add the numerator. So 1 plus 3 is what? 4 divided by 4. So the value is what? 1. So when the same denominator, you can add the numerators. That is what? 1 plus 4, 3 is 4. 4 divided by 4, that is what? 1. So the value of this question is 1. Students, we can solve the second question, that is what? Cos A into cos C minus sin A into sin C, by using this right angle triangle. The same triangle can be used for these two. So this is for your homework. I hope you can solve this question very easily. Now we are going to the 10th question. The 10th question is, in triangle PQR, right angled at Q, PR plus QR is 25 centimeter and PQ is 5 centimeter. Determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Students, read the question carefully. What is given in the question? PQR is right angle triangle. It is right angled at Q. What is given? This PR plus QR is 25 centimeter. Let us take PR is X. I will consider PR is X. What is QR? You can observe this one. PR plus QR is 25. That is given in the question. It is given. Okay. I take PR is X. What is QR? QR equal to 25 minus X. Yes, you can write QR is what? 25 minus X. And one more thing, the PQ is given. PQ is what? 5. What is to be find out? Yes, we can find the values of sin p, cos p and tan p. By finding these trigonometric ratios, first of all we find the side PR. Yes, now we can find the value of find the length of PR by using Pythagoras theorem. Yes, if Q is 90 degree, so square of the hypotenuse equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. The length PQ is given, that is what, 5 square, and QR is 25 minus x whole square. So right here we take PR is what, x square. Okay. So 5 square is 25. You can using a minus b whole square formula you can simplify. A square is 25 square, that is 625. B square is x square, write x square plus x square minus 2ab. 2a means 2 into 25 is 50. B is x, so minus 50x. Now observe this one, here is x square, here is also x square will be cancelled. Now we can add these two. 25 plus 625 is 650. Take this minus 50x in this side, that is what, plus 50x. So now we get x equal to 650 by 50. Here 0 will be cancelled. You can simplify, you can divide 65 by 5, we get what, 13. Okay students, so the value of PR is what, 13. Okay, so the value of PR is 13. So what is QR? What is QR? Yes, QR is equal to 25 minus 13. X value will be what, 13. You can subtract these two. So 25 minus 13 is 12. The length of QR is what, 12. Okay. So here we get the three sides of right angle triangle. Now one by one you can write the ratio of sin P. So observe this one, here the angle will be what, P. So when angle is P, then what happen? Sin nothing but opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side? Yes, 12 divided by 13. Opposite divided by hypotenuse means 12 divided by 13. Next one is find cos P. What is cos P? Here the angle is P. Cos P is adjacent divided by hypotenuse, that is 5 divided by 13. And one more trigonometric ratio, that is what, tan P. Tan P is equal to opposite divided by adjacent side, that is what, 12 divided by 5. Students, now let us discuss the 11th question. State whether the following are true or false. Justify your answers. Here the 5 questions are given. You can say whether it is true or false. Okay. The first question is, the value of tan A is always less than 1. You can look at this one. Here the value of tan A is always less than 1. Now let us assume this is right angle triangle. Here we take 3, 4, 5 is an Pythagorean triplet. It is proved in Pythagoras theorem. So now here what is tan A? Now I will take angle A. Tan A is nothing but opposite divided by adjacent. Opposite side is 4 and adjacent side is 3. So I write 4 by 3. Now you can divide 4 by 3. We get 1.333. etc. It will be continue. Okay. So here what, 1.3 is greater than 1. Okay. So tan A is always greater than 1. But our statement is what? Is always less than 1. That's why our given statement is false. Now going to the second question. The second question is, sec A is equal to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. Here also you can assume the right angle triangle ABC. What is sec theta? Yes, sec theta is reciprocal of cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. That's why sec theta is hypotenuse divided by adjacent. Here is hypotenuse is 12 and adjacent is 5. That's why. So this is what 12 and adjacent side will be 5. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value of BC. The value of BC is what? 10.9. This 10.9 is less than 12 because 12 is the hypotenuse side. It will be the greatest side of in right angle triangle. Hypotenuse is the greatest, otherwise it is the longest side. That's why the given statement is what? True. Now going to the third question. The third question is, cos A is the abbreviation used for the cosecant of angle A. So the cosecant, the abbreviation of cosecant is cosec, not cos. But the cos A, the abbreviation form of cosine A is cos A. That's why the given statement is wrong. The abbreviation of cosecant A is cosec A, not cos A. That's why the given statement is false. Next we are going to the fourth one. Cot A is the product of cot and A. Look at this one. The cot A, it cannot be written like this. It is wrong. It is not a product of cot and A. It is only the angle of cot A. So cot A, it can be read as the angle of cotangent A is what? Cot A is not a product of cot and A. That's why cot A is cotangent of angle A. Okay. That's why the given statement is what? False. You don't be right like this. It is wrong. Now going to the last statement. The sin theta is 4/3 for some angle theta. Yes, you can take sin theta is 4/3. Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. You can look at this one. The hypotenuse side will be less comparatively the opposite side. But hypotenuse will be the longest side. You are reading the previous class. Hypotenuse will be the greatest or longest side in the right angle triangle. That's why the given statement is false. Students, I hope you can understand all the concept of trigonometry and also I solved the question and answers in exercise 11.1. You can work out all the question and answers, and also you can work out in the exercise in the example problems. The examples problems are solved here. That is example 1. You can solve this question, second question, second example problem. Similarly, you can solve third, fourth and fifth. And also I already solved this exercise 11.1. In the next class, we are discussing about trigonometric ratios of some specific angles like 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So I hope we can understand all the concepts of introduction of trigonometry. Okay, thank you.